Dr. Hubbard checking in with you. It's the 2018 Commemorative Fast, recognizing all that my mother did in my life and the life of others. We're out here at Whole Foods right now. I wanted to kind of share with you guys some cool information that I like to do in my life, and what better way to do it than actually do so when I'm shopping. Alright, so you can see behind me we got a bunch of cool beverages and water. So, you know, we talked the first week about me drinking a gallon of water. I was drinking distilled water. Why? Because distilled water has very few inorganic particles, and it allows to grab all those inorganic particles in your body and flush it out through your urine. And also I was drinking a lot of alkaline water because your pH is important to maintain and to raise it to an alkaline level, because the more your intercellular fluid and extracellular fluid is alkaline, the better you feel, the more appropriate that your system is going to function. Acidic foods, acidic diet, acidic lifestyle creates a lot of unhealthy disease states, and so alkaline water can rectify those problems. But be careful with cool bottles of water like Essential Water. This is a really good brand of alkaline. And there's several different ones up here that Whole Foods and other health food stores carry. But you gotta make sure that you drink that alkaline water at least an hour before a meal or an hour after a meal. Why? Because our stomach acid is about 2 pH, which is extremely acidic. It helps break down our food. It helps to make sure that we have appropriate digestion. And if you add alkaline water, which is a high pH, to your stomach acid, it makes it challenging to digest your food. That's just common sense, right? So we've got to be real careful with the way that we consume and the time in which we consume alkaline water. Let's see what else. We have our kind of sparkling joints, which, you know, they give you a little bit of extra pep, a little carbonation. We also have to be careful with those because carbonation makes it challenging for you to digest your food as well. For you beer drinkers out there, beer can make it challenging for you to digest your food as well. So to have hot wings and beer, it's really difficult to get that chicken down. So just take that into consideration. Let's see, what else do we have? For those people who like a little kick of energy, we got a bunch of different energy drinks. My biggest thing is, once again, guys, reading the label. So this is one that I recommend, I like. It's called Focus Aid. They have a whole kind of row of different types of these focus drinks. They have Focus Aid, they have Focus Recover, they have Focus like for hangovers, all kind of stuff. But anyway, this one has a plethora of different healthy components built into it, and has what I like: no artificial flavors, colorings, or sweeteners. So that's the big deal. Nothing against Red Bull other than it's super sugary and it's filled with caffeine. So there's a lot of other healthy ways to boost your energy other than pumping yourself full of caffeine. Caffeine is such a common thing in our diet here in the United States that it's not even considered to be a drug. But in high quantities, caffeine can be very detrimental to our physiology. It creates an acidic environment, it creates a dehydration pattern because it affects your kidneys and creates additional urine release. So be really careful with your caffeine intake. All you coffee drinkers, heavy tea drinkers, just be sure that you are maintaining appropriate hydration if you're going to consume caffeine. All right, let's bang around the corner and look at some other drinks. Alright, so these are all our kombuchas. So kombuchas are pretty awesome. I like them. They're made from a tea concoction and Scobie. Now, what is Scobie? Scobie is an acronym stands for symbiotic combination of bacteria and yeast, right? So all of these have Scobie in them, and then they have various different fruits or juices or whatnot to give them their flavoring. But great probiotic to add the natural, healthy bacterial flora that goes into your gut that helps digestion, creates those enzymes for appropriate mental functioning, and really, really gives you a boost of energy, a healthy boost of energy. So I like to consume kombucha. So I was actually drinking these during the first week as well, in addition to my water and my fresh juice and things like that. And so So this particular brand happens to be my favorite. I'm not recommending them per se, but I just personally like their flavor. They have a really good kick, really good flavor combinations. And so guys, I'm just cruising around Whole Foods. You know, I told you that this last week I'm gonna have steamed vegetables and adding oats, grains, and like low glycemic index like starches like quinoa and couscous, things like that. Not getting into the bread, not getting into the pastas and things like that. But as it stands right now, I'm going to go over here to the hot bar and see what I can find. My palate has been calling for some different flavor combinations, different than the salad and smoothies that I've been consuming for the last 3 weeks. So anyway, once again, just checking in with you guys, giving you an update. Still feeling amazing. Man, I saw Black Panther the other day, guys. What an amazing film. It just filled me full of all kind of emotions. I really haven't even processed it yet. We'll get to that maybe in a later video. I'm actually going to be traveling soon as well, so I'll keep you guys posted with that, kind of to finish out the fast with some special things that I think you guys will really be excited about. So stay tuned. Appreciate the support, and I'm going to keep rolling. See you next video.